You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. You are tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with a late night stream. This is a very important message to Michael Israel. Michael Israel, I listened to your video, and you're giving New Breed an idea to get Ringo's channel in trouble. Let me tell you something, Michael Israel. I'm very observant in this space for a long time by the Most High. And I got a message to you. Daryl don't like how you've been moving lately. I don't want you guys to break up. I don't want people to break up. At the same time, my hands are clean because when the judgment comes, he's going to look at me and say, if you didn't say what you're supposed to say and something goes down, the blood is in your hands according to the book of Ezekiel. You too giddy, Michael Israel. You need to stop it. You're too old for that. You have wisdom. You have seen how most Israelite communities have disappointed you. You put your trust in people that it's no longer going to deal with you in the long haul. It's not that I want these things to happen. I want people to understand I don't want these things to happen. I have to speak the truth because the Lord put it in me to speak the truth. And so you're trying to get along with New Breed. They're trying to bring him along. I do believe they're trying to bring him along. He probably had conversations with y'all behind the scenes. I truly believe that. Now, here's the thing. Y'all should not be celebrating what's going on when the guys separated. You should not be celebrating because you got a big case with Mira over there in Goshen. And I'm going to say this. He's going to talk. If he has to do time, he's going to talk. And you will be the first one he's going to talk about. It's you, Michael Israel. Before expressed to the other ones. Now, you're going to watch this video. You're going to make a mockery of me. Be careful. I want you to take this heat and take it very serious. This is not a laughing matter. The Most High is visiting all of us right now. All of us. Okay? Now, listen to Ringo's video. I listened to Ringo's video. People are letting me know that Ringo mentioned me. I listened to the video. Yes, I listened to the video. And I want to say this to Ringo. I have no issues with you. At that particular time, how the situation went down, I get it. I had nothing to do with it. When you make mention of the two chicks, he was supposed to leave that night. He was supposed to go home. That's a red flag. Who's these two chicks? I believe the white boys sent those two chicks. He drove them to the hotel because I didn't watch your video when y'all went in on me. I just want to make that clear. I'm just telling you what I know while everybody cleared out. So I'm talking to him. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? What's going on? I got nothing to say to you. When he went to go get his vehicle, it was all the way in the back. And I looked. The Lord is my witness. It seemed like New Breed got the two chicks in his vehicle waiting while the Gentile go about his business and go home and got paid. Because when I went to Charlotte, we're going to get to Michael Israel back in a second. When I went to Charlotte the first time, I was supposed to meet up with Mika B. I met up with my friends. And so he knew I was in town. I was like, all right, cool. He was like, he was going to meet me. We went bowling, right? He looked out for me a couple of times a few months prior when I was in Florida. So I said, okay. He's like, yo, I'm going to meet up with a chick. This so-called black chick, I'm going to meet up with her. I'm like, all right, bet. Here's the hotel money. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. So we stayed at the same complex. Now, Richard told me that they had an issue with him at the time when we was at the Dave and Buster's. He didn't go into specific. It was Elijah when we went to the bowling alley who told me that it was him. He called him the N-word. At that time, I've been cut off the white dude. I didn't talk to him. Now with the text messages, I want to make this perfectly clear. Yes, what he said was totally disrespectful. I had the conversation with him on the phone about it. When he did that message, I had a conversation with the dude on the phone. I said, you don't know the man don't know you, and I don't want no dealings with you. I'm done with you. Because he was supposed to bring Samuel to interview me, and I agreed the night that I came in, and I came in late. That night, I said, you guys can meet me at the place I stay at. We can have the interview, and you'll go about your business. That's it. And I do believe New Greed called them and had the conversation with them and said, do not show up. So, getting back to you, Michael Israel. You're getting too happy about the situation. I would not be too happy about seeing the situation that's going on because it's not cool at all. Because the way D Dollar moves, how he did to Rufus, he talks highly of you. Be careful with that. Because he's doing the same thing to you as it pertains to what he did to Rufus. It's connected. It's like Rufus was how New Greed did to Ringo, and you are Brainwiz when you had the conversation with Brainwiz. I'm connecting all the dots. D Dowell is just like New Greed. They both the same. They both the same. And when you hear both of their videos, as you start listening to both of their videos, whether it be uploads, gimmicks, and all the nonsense, they both alike. They both alike. And so I'm telling you, Michael Israel, be careful. Because you have a neutral platform like how Brainwiz. When Brainwiz saw me in the chat, I didn't disrespect the man, and I told him to keep the video up. I have no issues of the guys keeping the video up. You get what I'm saying? I have no issue with that. Michael Israel, you do most of the work now since Rufus is gone. I just know I pay attention. I watch everybody's channel. Y'all watch my channel. Y'all got the information from me, as Ringo stated, about the fallout with them and the fallout with Brainwiz. And when the fallout happened with Brainwiz, you was on the show before Brainwiz explained the fallout. And then New Greed is using that same video of Michael Israel disrespecting Ringo. You don't play with people's pockets at the end of the day. Now, I lost a lot of support. People have turned their support for me. It is what it is. It's the business. People are going to make the decision who they're going to rock with, who they're going to support. My name has been slandered. Listen, Charity, I'm going to let bygones be bygones. You didn't know what was going on. We had the conversations behind the scene. I cut you off. It is what it is. I'm not going to say anything about you no more. However, because of what you said and New Greed egg it on and you made it worse, I lost so much support. So much support. People that was going to do business with me had to pull back because of the allegations. You have no clue what I went through. You did your apology when I was at the airport. At the same time, the damage was done. There's no getting back from that. Now, I saw what you said on Brainwave's comment section. It is what it is. Look, bygones be bygones. Wish you nothing. Success. I just can't deal with no Northern State chick no more. I went against my own jurisdiction. I can't just deal with Northern State chicks no more. I have to be careful with y'all. And like I told Brainwaves respectfully, I'm just going to deal with the Floridian chicks, and I have my lady outside of America, and that's it. Straight up. Or some Tatiana. Because no woman is perfect, no man is perfect. It's just the way the current construct is and what's going on in these environments. I have to be careful. And I'm glad I didn't tell her everything, because you would have told him. No man. This man has no respect for nobody. New Greed, you have no respect for nobody. You just as worse as D Dollar. You just as worse. And then you did a fake apology. I'm not taking your apology serious. One thing I respect about Ringo, that he gets it. It's not about apologies. It's about amends. It's going to take time on the Lord's watch. And I'm going to leave it at that. Julian, how you doing? How you doing today? Get back to you, Michael Israel. The same person, New Greed, you tooting and hollering for, told me not to do a video about you. He told me not to do a video about you when you went in on me, talking about I'm a nobody. Michael Israel, you're a fan of mine. You a fan of mine, Michael Israel. You and the straight gay community are fans of mine. Oh, yeah. Because, see, let's make this clear. Remember, Michael Israel, I'm a nobody. Now you know I'm somebody. Because you had the Gentile CJ. Where you been at, CJ? Who you working for, CJ? Remember you used to come over by my chat? You was talking all that ish. You know where to be found. CJ, I will not call you because I know you were sent by New Greed. CJ, you can't fool me. That's why you don't come in the chat no more. Used to be, oh man, send the link, bro. I'm too smart. Do you understand? I dealt with people very sharp. You try to get my attention, and you slipping over Michael Israel. You slipping over New Breed. You and Ringo's chat. It is what it is. You do what you do. I'm watching you, man. You're not to be trusted, man. You're not to be trusted. You part of that crew. You remind me of the Gentile. And see, I give people the benefit of the doubt. At the same time, Michael Israel, bro, it's not Ringo and anybody else you got to worry about. It's the people that's around you that can't stand you. And no, Pastor Rufus didn't tell me. I'm seeing it. Pastor Rufus is doing his own thing, whatever he's doing. He in the clouds watching too. He in the clouds watching too. A lot of people's watching. Watch what I tell you. D Dow is going to do some skit video. They had their whole fast when they talking, whatever they probably talk about. I didn't even pay attention to it. Watch D Dow do his skit video. Remember, D Dow has people in the industry in Straightway. He's a fan of the industry. And so are you, New Greed. You're a fan of the industry. You guys want to get in the elite so bad. You want to get in the elite club so bad. They don't even trust you. Because look how y'all move. Now y'all got the thing in-house with Mira. For now. Y'all got him not coming on the platform, any in the Goshen. Y'all think everything. You don't understand these elites. They let the thing quiet down, and within the political region, they're going to expose your whole thing, D Dollar. New Greed, you need to chill out off the internet. Because of what you did to me, what you did to Ringo is so disrespectful from what people are saying with that Crash Out video. Charity. Remember, you had a thing for me, you had a thing for New Breed. You chose me and had the conversation with New Breed. Ringo has nothing to do with this because I heard Ringo think I'm saying he has something to do with it. When he has something to do with it, it's because he did the video of it. He didn't have anything to do in terms of having a conversation with Charity. No. When I mentioned the both of them, it's because of the video he did when New Breed did the video. So he talked about that. So he already said that in his video. Okay? I want people to win. I want people to do their thing. I want people to be successful. At the same time, just be mindful. Sometimes when you jump into something and you make a conclusion, it could get you in a lot of trouble. It takes time for me to bring people around me because I know people could change anytime. Michael Israel, you're doing a lot for the community. And I get it, you got to keep it in-house. Just understand, you are the brainwaves, just like Ringo was Rufus with New Breed. Because New Breed talked to a woman I was dealing with, have her on the panel, and nobody called her out at that time. I even had to let Brainwaves know that respectfully. At the same time, I get what these things are doing. And I'm not saying that Ringo or Brainwaves have this entity. It just so happened the way things was going, it was so vague that of course I knew I was going to be the odd man out. And I had no way to get back home. So if it wasn't for the people I knew, and at the time, the lady I was dealing with, Charity, helped me a little bit. So if it wasn't for the people I knew, because when I called her, I was telling her like, look, I'm stuck out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid to Tuesday. I give you the money back. That's exactly what I told her. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not like I didn't have money. I had a thing going on with Arizona anyway. So what I was going to do was, when New Breed told me to, in a phone message, which erased because you have a thing with Google, with the Google thing, and you could read each other's messages. So he deleted it. So in that message, he was telling me, hey man, why don't you ride with Ringo and his wife and the family to New York? I had the little conversation with Ringo, you know, behind the scenes. It was just that they made the decision. And I was like, okay. So I made a call. I told my peoples I'd take care of them. I said, look, I'm going to be honest. I never canceled a flight. So I was going to go back to New York. And when I got paid Tuesday, I was going to go to Arizona. And so fast forward, I was down and out, and I seen a nice chick, you know, a nice young chick. Had a conversation with her, and she and I was cool. We talked, we did our thing. Trinidad model. It is what it is. Shout out to her. I still talk to her from time to time. She in Arizona. So when I went to Arizona, I seen her for a little bit, and other people just I knew in Arizona, New Mexico. Then eventually I went to Johannesburg, South Africa, and then I came back to the States. And so I lost a lot of support. It's all well and good. I can't be upset with the people. What ticked me off is how New Breed told Jacqueline to stop supporting me. I never mentioned her name. So she had to have a conversation with him in order for him to say what he said. And of course, she's sending me messages, and I'm like, wow. So I blocked her from Cash App, and that's that. And when I saw the woman pull the support because of what this charity said, I said, okay, cool. Still a few people rock with me, support the platform here and there. Shout out to them. And that's that. So, yeah, you know, shout out to Ringo for saying, hey, you know, if the people want to subscribe, which is up to them, they can subscribe to the channel. They want to support, it's up to them. You know. And when I got the call in Florida, they was like, man, what's going on, Rollo? You're supposed to be coming back. I said, it's going to be a little bit of a delay. Something happened. I got to clear the air. And it was like, Dad, man, you missing out on so much. And I say, I get it. When the time comes, I'll be back. I just got to clear a lot of things because I don't want it to affect you guys. Because you're going to see it in my face and you're going to be like, what's going on? And so I said, let me just get everything clear. Let the Most High do what he do. When the time comes, everything will come out. And so that's what's happening now. And what he did to Brainwaves is out of pocket. What he did to Ringo is out of pocket. Them having an issue with me is one thing. It's just that New Breed wanted to be in competition with me. And I'm going to tell you how I know he wanted to be in competition with me. Because of certain videos, it's like how Ringo's talking about he's doing certain videos. He was doing videos. He was okay. Let's talk about this. Remember when Newbie did the video, New Level, New Devil? Put a one in the chat if you remember that. You see how he was picking me up, calling me boss man, and I'm looking at him like, come on, man. He's trying to use the butter words, and I know when I see butter words, I'm like, okay, well, what's going on here? Like it was not even sincere. So when he's showing the area, he's showing the angles. He saw me in the chat. He act like he ain't seen me in the chat. I'm commenting in the chat, and then he like, "Oh, boss man, this and that." And I did say in my video. Remember, I said in my video at that time, I said I could travel anywhere, anytime. And so he seemed surprised when you go look at that video. Matter of fact, I should play it. I don't even deal with the dude, but I do want to show you something to pay attention to. Give me a second. Let's go to it. Go to that video right now. I'm going to show you something. Show you something real quick. I got to look for it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to find it right now. Can you hear me? Julian, can you hear me loud and clear? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, we're going to get to the video right now. I'm going to show you something real quick. 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm going to show the video right now.
Rufus. Somebody said, yep, because fasting, even a double mind, it is neat.
Look at the hat he's wearing. Look at the hat he's wearing. He's wearing a shark hat, right? Always pay attention to the symbols. He's wearing a shark hat, right? The shark hat represents Florida, okay? The shark hat represents Florida, just to let you know. The shark hat he's wearing represents Florida. Why would he wear a shark hat? Because he's telling you that he's about to bite something off. Do y'all see the shark hat? Tell me if I'm set tripping. You got to pay attention to the symbols, y'all. Because looking back at this video, he's wearing a shark. We know what sharks do. He's a shark. He's a shark. He's showing you that he's a shark. And sharks devour. He is showing that he's devouring me this whole entire time. He's talking about me in this video. He's talking about me in this video. When you look at this video, when you see him say, when you reach new levels, there will be new devils, he's talking about himself. He knows I'm supposed to reach new level, and he's the devil in the shark that disguised the whole entire time. Let's play the clip. Let's go.
Needed. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, man, Don't let what I'm telling you make you afraid to level up. Don't make what I'm telling you afraid to step out and actually do something. Don't let what I'm saying put you in fear. Listen, you just know what to expect. You just know what to expect. Is that Rollo right there?
You see how he's
Let
talking?
me reverse.
Hold on, hold
Mark
on.
your calendars this summer because FanDuel has something for everyone every
Fair
day.
use, fair use, fair use.
Okay. If
It's
they let me
coming.
reverse. There you go. What's going on with you, boss man? Hey, and you know I'm live.
Why is he letting me know he's live when I saw him live? If you go look at the video, you can see I was in the chat. He's letting me know he's live. I know he's live. I was on the phone watching the thing and I was in the chat. Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah.
I was in the chat.
Okay.
What up, man?
What's up with you? Hey,
What's going on, everybody?
hey. Florida and Rollo right back in the building. Man, you just
What
left.
up?
You just left North Carolina too.
Why is he saying you just left North Carolina? It's like he knew he was just trying to be polite, yet the whole entire time he was being a shark. He was a shark this whole entire time. And I'm looking very serious. And the handshake is not even real. The handshake was not even authentic. Let's go. From his part.
I done told y'all many times, man.
Man, what?
It gets to the point when I'm ready to go anywhere I go, I'm ready to go, man. This is what it is, man.
Right. Traveleth man, availeth much wisdom.
Yep.
And this man is on the move all the time. So
He even admits, did you hear that, Julian and everybody in the chat? I'm always on the move all the time. I'm always on the move all the time. That's just me. Because it's a lot of things I have to get done. It's a lot of responsibilities I don't talk about on the public. So it seemed like that bothered him. He like, how this guy moving around, how's he getting these things? So he's calculating, being a shark, he's trying to figure out how. You got to understand something. It's not cheap going from LaGuardia to Charlotte at that time, especially when it's a big concert. It was a big concert that week. I got the last plane ticket. And it cost a lot. It cost a lot. The room cost a lot. The bowling, to make sure everybody just chill out, do their thing, whatever the case may be. No issues. It's just that I noticed as time went on, I'm starting to notice with this guy, and I'm looking back at the video, he's wearing a shark hat. It's just a lot of symbols going on. Let's continue to hear this.
oh, you already noticed a wise brother right here. Man, hey, listen, Voltron is being formed right now.
He's saying Voltron's being formed right now. Did y'all hear that? Who came up with the terminology Voltron? Remember, I used to play that Voltron theme? Nobody have thought about that. He's saying Voltron is being formed, not the Voltron of us. His own Voltron. Let's continue.
Now, y'all don't even know what's going on right now, but y'all gonna find out.
Y'all don't even know what's going on. You're going to find out. He laughed. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You don't even know what's going on. You're about to find out he's laughing. What do you mean, what's going on? What's the laughing about? That's not a normal laugh. Let's rewind that again.
Floridian Rollo right back in the building. Man, you just
What
left.
up?
You just left North Carolina too.
I done told y'all many times, man.
Man, what?
It gets to the point when I'm ready to go anywhere I go, I'm ready to go, man. This is what it is, man. I'm
Right.
here.
Traveleth man, availeth much wisdom.
Yep.
And this man is on the move all the time. So you already know this a wise brother right here. Man, hey, listen, Voltron is being formed right now. Y'all don't even know what's going on right now, but y'all gonna find out.
You see that slick laugh? That's a nervous, slick laugh, y'all. That's a nervous, slick laugh. He's nervous. If you're around the people that you wanted to build with, why are you nervous? You don't hear no nervousness from me. He was nervous in this video, and he planned this. If I was not there, it was going to go down anyway. I just happened to be in the way, like I told Brainwiz, to be the sacrificial of being everybody ostracized me off YouTube. And he was trying to use Ringo and Brainwiz, how D Dowell is using Rufus and now Michael Israel. Michael Israel, pay attention to this. Because you're on the chopping block, and I don't want y'all to break up. Just overstep. I don't want no guys to break up. Everybody has their thing with them. At the same time, I have to speak the truth because the Lord is going to deal with me accordingly, just like He's going to deal with everybody accordingly. Okay? Let's continue.
Yeah, I know Ringo gonna step outside soon and say, "Come outside." Yeah, man, they are.
Wait. Did you hear that? Let's rewind what he just said. Hold on. We catching something right here.
Just left North Carolina too.
I done told y'all many times, man.
Man, what?
It gets to the point when I'm ready to go anywhere I go, I'm ready to go, man. This is what it is, man. I'm
Right.
here.
Traveleth man, availeth much wisdom.
Yep.
And this man is on the move all the time. So you already know this a wise brother right here. Man, hey, listen, Voltron is being formed right now. Y'all don't even know what's going on right now, but y'all gonna find out. Yeah, I know Ringo gonna step outside soon and say, "Come outside."
He's mocking Ringo right there. Come outside. And that nervous laugh. That nervous laugh after that. You see what I'm getting with this? Do y'all see what I'm getting with this? Let's go.
Yeah, man, they up in there. We're gonna be heading out here in a few.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But you, like I told y'all, and shout out to Mark the Messenger. That's one of his original talking points.
Shout out to Mark the Messenger. Yeah, he turned on Mark the Messenger. Are y'all peeping what's going on? Let me know if I'm set tripping. All of this in this video. And he fall out with me first. Ringo made his decision at the time. Then Mark the Messenger, then Brainwiz, then Rufus, etc., etc. Let's go.
When he said new levels, new devils.
Yep.
So shout out to Mark on that one, but it's the real deal, man. And
Show some love, support, y'all. For real, man. We out here, man. For real.
right.
I said show some love, show some support. We out here for real, for real. That had nothing to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? We out here linking up, support the platform. That's what I meant by that. Support the platform, support the brother. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's go.
Real recognize real, for real.
Absolutely. And y'all tap that like button. Y'all spread this message everywhere. Let's get this joint flowing through the algorithm. This is a nice early morning motivational talk, and we more than likely we're gonna get some more content done, but there's so much in the
More likely we're going to get some more content done. That's raise a red flag. That's a red flag right there. More likely we may get some content done. What do you mean we may get some content done? Because he was in on it the whole time. He planned the whole situation. He's wearing the shark hat. Get it? Shark like to bite, devour. You got to read between the lines. Let Ringo know this, y'all. Let everybody else know this. Because now I'm looking back at this video and I'm pointing out that shark hat. That is key. Let's rewind what he just said again. This is very key. You got to pay attention to code. Let's go.
man. And
Show some love, support, y'all. For real, man. We out here, man. For real.
Right.
Real recognize real, for real.
Absolutely. And y'all tap that like button. Y'all spread this message everywhere. Let's get this joint flowing through the algorithm. This is a nice early morning motivational talk, and we more than likely we're gonna get some more content done.
He stuttered. Did you hear the stutter? Did you hear the stutter? And he stopped and he said, more likely we're going to get some more content. What content you talking about? What happened that night? And a few of the women say he looked suspicious in that video in Ringo's chat. And they're absolutely right. When you look at the photo, it's like he was guilty. I was on my phone because I knew I wasn't going to get a ride home. And I had to get Lyft. My phone was dying because I used my phone to record the bowling alley, the live stream.
But there's so much in the works. Man, y'all have a blessed day. Remember, man, keep them devils out your lives. Hey, look. Yo, don't be afraid to reach that new level.
What new level? We see the new level he's in right now. And the new level is not with us. It's his own self-gratification. He wanted to be the shark. He wanted to be about him. Did y'all remember he just posted in his community tab? He's showing how many views he got. Did y'all see his community tab? And he showed how many views he's got. Why he's doing that? What he's trying to show you? What he's trying to show you, he's in competition with all the YouTubers now. That's all competition. He's in competition. It's not about brotherhood. He's in competition with people on the internet. Y'all could do what y'all want. I'm just saying be mindful with him. Just be mindful with him. Michael Israel, you too old for the nonsense. You're supposed to know better. And if you're not careful, D-Dower is just going to separate himself from you because he already got enough drama as it is with Rufus. The last thing he needs is for you. Yeah, he used your video on his channel. It's the same thing Newbie did. He used our videos. He keeps Ringo's video up. He keeps my videos up. So just because somebody share your video doesn't mean they really rock with you. Okay? It's the video from the entertainment. And his main channel. He told people to unsubscribe from me. Yes. From his main channel, from what I was told, and from his Universal Entertainment with the situation with Charity. Yes. And he told Jacqueline to stop supporting me. That's the word out in the street. Or any woman to stop supporting me. And a lot of people stopped supporting me. All right, enough of that video. I just wanted to point that out. Hold on one second. So there you have it. Hold on one second. Let me get rid of this. Hold on a second, y'all. You hear me? Let me know you hear me loud and clear. Let me do something here. Hold on. All right, give me 1 second. I'm checking something out. 1 second. I'm checking something out. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the video. I already talked about that earlier. Simply, I already talked about that earlier. People was letting me know about it. I was watching. Yeah. I'm aware of the video. So yeah. That's pretty much it, y'all. Let me see. What I will do is let me put the link in the chat. Put the link in the chat. So yeah. Michael Israel, just take heed, man. Just take heed to what I'm saying. Because I don't want people to be like, oh man, you predicted to see. I don't want to see people separated. It's just that if I don't do the Lord's work, then I have to deal with the Lord, not you guys, not you ladies. When he tell me to talk, I better talk, because just like how I talk about, y'all remember I talk about the fire, with the smoke would catch each state except Florida. It didn't hit Florida, it hit all the states. And it hit the northern states even worse than the southern states. Got a piece of it, except Florida. I talked about the A-list, the B-list, manosphere. I talked about the passport thing. I talked about the it culture. There's a lot of things I talked about. The KS situation. A lot of situations, because like the Lord was like, yo, if I don't talk about this, he going to deal with me. And people sometimes don't want to hear about situations because you're like, why is he saying that? It's not saying it because I want it to happen. It's the Lord. It's like, if you don't say it, then he going to deal with me. So me losing support is not a surprise to me, because I knew it was going to come, because New Greed did the ultimate sin. He can't recover from that. He can't recover from that. Now here we go. Looks like this is him. You have to show yourself if this is you. If it's a counterfeit, I'm not going to play this game. If this is a counterfeit, I'm not playing this game. You have to show yourself before I let you on. It's a troll. Listen here, troll. You've been tagging me. Listen here. You are weird, dude. What you want to talk about? You weird, bro. Get your life together. You was over there by his platform. Bro, stop tagging me. What do you want? I'm not going to entertain you with this 6 foot tall woman stuff. Yo, they sending you? You ain't going to get on, man. Just log off, man. I'm not letting you on. Anybody else want to come on? They want to talk cool, using somebody else's name. This is what I'm saying. Let me get this situated, because I gotta deal with this. Because this is crazy. I got the screenshot right now. Who's sending you? Who's sending you? Who's paying you money to do this weird stuff? You're not coming on. And stop tagging me, man. I don't know you. Stop tagging me. And the crazy part about this individual, look, yo, you weird, bro. You weird. I'm not letting you on. I'm not letting you on. All right. That's pretty much about it, y'all, man. I ain't got time for these people. Any of you ladies want to come on for a couple of minutes, be my guest, or any of you guys want to come on opposite of this person, come on, man. I can't deal with people like this. This is a distraction. They send a distraction to the platform. I'm not going to let you on. I'm not going to let you on. So with that said, y'all, I appreciate everybody for tuning into the show. I've been on for just about an hour. Appreciate y'all liking the video and everything. You know what I'm saying? That is my secondary cash app. If people are wondering why I'm using my secondary cash app, I have two cash apps. Okay? I have two cash apps. That is my cash app. So if you decide to support my secondary cash app. I have my regular cash app if you want to support it. It's just that I want to, get people accustomed and used to using a secondary cash app, okay? Okay, this person is gone. So make sure you look at this video, y'all. Let people know about it. Something that I picked up on, the Lord allowed me to see. It's all coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild, y'all. It's just wild. Looking back, because sometimes you need to let things go accordingly. And looking back at the video, him wearing that shark hat tells me a lot. Let me show you something before I go. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm doing something. So I'm gonna show you something. I know it may be far-fetched, however, you have to see it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you right now. 1 second. Show you something real quick. We're gonna close it out with this. Do you see this? Do you see the shark thing? Do you see the shark thing, y'all? Think about it. Think about it. So everybody think this is something like a cartoon. They show you right in front of your face. And when you look at the hat he had on, you got to question why he had that shark hat on that day. You have to question it. That's something you, the audience, have to question. Why he had that shark hat on, and then the incident happened that night. He had on a red shirt. The shark hat. Come on now. That's their favorite color. That's like him being introduced through the lodge. Like the beginning stages of the lodge. He had a nervous laugh 2 times in that video. A nervous laugh. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't know about, we might do some content later on. The content was the late night one. That's what he's talking about. Because he was supposed to leave, as Ringo know, he was supposed to leave that night. He did not leave that night. So when Ringo and his wife left, whatever time they left the hotel, he did not recognize New Breed because New Breed was already sanctioned by those 2 ladies. New Breed, Ringo, I want you to listen. New Breed recorded more likely you and your wife packing up. You was already going through the tramonti, meaning the situation. And if Ringo was to talk about it, he'll probably talk about it. It seemed like because of what happened, New Breed disappeared and reappeared. He was like a shark. You know what a shark does, right? It goes in the water, you don't see it for a while, and then it appears to try to talk to you. Think what I'm talking about. So when Ringo talked about he didn't see him, he saw the 2 ladies until he said something. That's because that spell was working throughout the whole entire hotel. Whoever those 2 women were that the Gentile guy brought, it's the beginning stages of him getting his reward through the door. So whatever he did with those 2 chicks, whoever they are, they're not just normal, typical chicks. I'll leave it at that. Ringo went through a lot. I get it. I would have recorded the situation if I was him. Because that footage could be key. One thing I learned, even if You fall out with people, always keep your camera on standby. You never know. You cannot miss out on any, because when people thought I did it, which I didn't, one thing I learned is have that camera on standby. You never know. So Ringo, if you're listening, fam, no disrespect. I get it. I get it. You have your reasons. At the same time, you should have had that camera on when you was leaving to record those two women. Who were they? Because that right there lets you know, just like the secret society, when you get rid of a person, sacrifice a person's channel, like my channel has been sacrificed into oblivion. And he made the call to YouTube. I truly believe that. Then his views skyrocket out the blue. Come on now. Come on now. He's paid to sacrifice everybody's channel. I truly believe it. He's going to the point he's trying to lobby them other channels. He's been lobbying them for a while. That's his real crew the whole entire time. That's his real crew. Everybody else is just a stepping stone. That's his real crew. What you see, who he put for people to subscribe to, that's his real crew the whole entire time. Tell me if I'm lying. That's his whole crew. And so whoever these two chicks is, was the cash payout for him. He wanted me out the way because he didn't like the fact that the people, what you saw, Elijah, all of them, had a good time with me. He was watching that video. He was watching that bowling video. And he seen the potential. I was in the way. I was in the way. He seen everybody chipping and out, having a good time with me. The energy is there. He didn't like that. Because he's not a people person. Ringo is correct. He's not a people's person. So it is what it is. Brainwiz is a people's person. I'm a people's person. Other people are people's person when need to be. It is what it is. He's not a people's person. So there you have it. Appreciate you ladies for tuning in to the show. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We got how many likes? Let me see. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I will appreciate that if you get the likes up. I will appreciate that. That would be cool. She says that crash out video he did in the car. Before he crashed out, I saw something very off about his demeanor. Yeah. And guys that's tuning in, he wanted all the ladies, he wanted the ladies to himself. You gotta think about it. Ringo and myself respectfully have more women in the chat than his chat. Even though I have a small channel, before the fallout, I had a lot of women in the chat, and Ringo had a lot of women in the chat. He didn't have that many women in the chat. I want you ladies to tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. I want you to pay attention to something about this. Now, all of a sudden, because he's this red guy, Now all the women is in his chat. Think about that. And I'm not being facetious. Julian, you're a male? Okay, cool. Simply is a woman. My bad, Julian. See, I didn't know. My bad. I did say ladies and fellas. Okay, no problem. So think about this. Think about it. He barely had any women in, and since this incident, and since having a few women on, now he's getting more hype. When you see him around women, just like Dow, guess what? He gets drunk. Same thing with Dow. When women is in his ear, he got a pep in his step. When women is not in his ear, he don't have nothing to say. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. The two of them do the same thing. But getting bold, getting strong now. But when you see him by himself, it's a whole different ball game. You see two different personalities. Y'all see me on shows with ladies. I have the same demeanor as if I'm talking to y'all by myself. I just want you the viewers, tell me if I'm lying. Dowell have the same way of doing things when he have his women's in the car. He got a pep in his step. He talk his ish. When he around the guys, he's more sad. Don't you see the parallels? Most guys ain't used to be dealing with certain guys that know how to deal with men accordingly. He's not used to deal with actual men accordingly. He has to deal with guys, just like D. Dower, have to deal with men that let the woman control him. You the ladies, I want you the ladies tell me yourself. You'd be surprised that some of these guys in Israel, these Israelite men, the women ruled the house. Even if they have a family, respectfully. The woman ruled the house. And what you're going to start seeing is the woman is going to dictate his next moves. And when they don't get their way, they're gonna chew him up so much he will not able to recover for what he did to his brothers, that he considered brothers, which was not brothers the whole entire time. And one thing I learned about women, they have their ways with them. I'm just smart enough to see they have weight on the road. They only gonna be with you for a season, bro. And when they are done with you, chew you out, spit you out like the sharks they're going to be. Because you don't know these ladies on the internet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For the first time in a long time, you're getting attention from these ladies. Oh, Rollo's hating. No, I'm not hating. I know what's going on. I know why you did it, because you did the sacrifice on your brothers. How many times I tell you guys, there's rules. And you break those rules, and when these ladies get out that spell, ooh-wee, he ain't going to be able to recover. And then he will plead to the Lord like he never pleaded to the Lord before. And I'm doing it because I see the warning. Not because I want it to happen. Because if I don't tell him, because he going to say I'm hating. He going to say, this dude mad. He going to show off. You going to see what I'm talking about. He going to show off. I got all this. I got all that. Rollo ain't got no women. This and that. He going to do all the things I expect him to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it. And everybody will be like, yeah, he's slow. This and that. He's going to do all this stuff. All this gimmick that he's doing in Ringo. He's talking about us too in cold. And the season goes on. You're going to see the women going to chew him out. Because women do not like when you use them to go at men for a season and then they find out it's not true what you're saying about these men. Ooh, man, you don't want to know. I seen it happen to a particular YouTuber. And he's no more on YouTube. Because if the women were smart, I got no issues with Charity. She did what she did. We talk on the phone. I just say I have to cut it off. It's too much. Then you bring my friend Zats into it. He had nothing to do with the situation. And that you trying to cause a friction between me and him at the time, which is not going to happen. It's just I'm just bringing that out because you brought that man's name out the blue to this dude. You see how, ladies, if you're not careful, you could cause actual friendships because of your emotions. Telling to the ops the information. And then she's there at the event. Because I told somebody behind the scene, oh, yeah, she's going to be at the event. And she was there. And it was like, Dad, Rollo, you say I knew she was going to be there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I have no issues with her. I just don't deal with her no more. That's all it is. You expect to see everybody come back soon. Everybody's going to come back soon. Watch what I tell you. People going to come back soon. It's just a matter of when. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, been on for about an hour and some change, right? Give some people a chance. If they want to come on the show, this is the last time. I'm going to put the link in. If nobody come on, I'm going to end it in a few minutes. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the Pop the Balloon show. Let's get it a lot of views. It's an hour and some change. If you're working, you're doing some fixing, whatever, watch that. Have a good time. It was a good time. Shout out to Cortez, off topic. Shout out to him and his wife. Doing great. Phenomenon channel. Salute to them. Salute to them. Shout out to Don Gadito. We'll be having another show soon. Episode 3. Be on the lookout for that. So, yeah. So, in conclusion, rewind the video, look at the video. To Ringo, I hear what you're saying. In due time, let everything pan out. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to see a lot of things come to fruition, too. As you start to see now, of course, on your end. Brainwiz, I'll be talking with him soon, about some things in due time. Right now, I'm just doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really digging the content, you would like the video, share the video. And whenever you guys ready to support, you will support. I took a huge hit at the same time. The Most High made sure I was good because I always been, for the most part, in survival mode. My peoples miss me in Florida. I miss them too. I really do. It's just that it's a setback happened because of the incident. It caused a serious setback on the internet because I was already close to being done with my contract. I just think the Most High, I just pay off the debt I'm supposed to pay off. You know what I'm saying? That was the purpose of me coming back up here because they had a contract and I said I want to just pay off what I have to pay off. I don't want to be in serious debt 2025. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not disrespecting nobody in a situation. I just want to make that clear. I just had to clear my debt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to see a video came to my desk about how many people are frustrated of the, home situation and how they selecting certain people not to have homes. There's a lot of stuff going on that if you only have a clue. So I wanted to make sure I clear a lot of stuff because, Florida is getting a lot more stricter. And if I want to do more things, I don't want to have too much debt. You get what I'm saying? The house thing, the people are, paying me. I don't touch that money. You know what I'm saying? That money goes back into the house. It don't go in my pocket. So that's why I'm trying to do other things because you got to understand with Florida, right? If any damages or anything happened, that money I put towards the account goes to the house if anything happens. You get what I'm saying? And then I got to pay the people to do the yard and also to clean the house. So I'm glad to do that for the people because I remember I was staying in hotels for a minute when I went back to Florida the second time. I had a car. Things didn't pan out at the place I worked at. And they had to let me go respectfully. They lost a lot of money for believing the lady. They lost a lot of money. And so I had to return the car back. I had to pay a percentage of that. Can't get that car back. And my credit just got bad because of one situation. And that was a serious setback. It's just that I'm glad I did DoorDash and did other things. I did live videos. I got support during here when I was in Florida. And shout out to, my peoples in Orlando, you know what I'm saying, from YouTube and the people I met in Orlando. Thank y'all for taking me in, helping me out for that time being, did a contract with them. And then eventually I got my own place within that time frame. I went through pad split, and then eventually I paid everything on time. And then I went through the process and they said, yeah, we'll do some type of payment. And when I got the government contract, I started putting it towards the place. And once I put the down payments, that was that. That's what I did. Have a place in Orlando and having a place in Daytona renting out. I just don't touch that money. Because I learned when you rent it out to people paying, some people will put it in their pocket. I'm like, no, I don't touch that. So it does not even exist to me. And so when I go down there, I'm going to be staying the pad split again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to just remove people out of those places. They need it. Until they get to the point where their credit is good, they could purchase a house or put down on a house. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got homes and it's not being used, and you're in particular states, look to see if pad split has it. I would say do that. especially in this economy for the time being, because it's a good business. If Brainwiz is listening, brother, if you're listening, I'm giving you a sharp idea because I know you do a lot for the community. Check out, you know, check out the homes with Pat Split in Georgia. And if people in need something like that, and you can do it, man, the Lord's going to take care of you. You know, it's a big business, and I'm very happy to help people in need because I know what it was like. So to do it, all praises to the Lord because that's their home. Even though everything is situated how it's supposed to be, that's their home. And I thank the Father for, you know, letting certain companies take care of people. That's what I love about Florida and certain other states do the Pat Split thing, giving people a chance. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I big up that state more than anything. Through all the trials and tribulations, I still give that state a lot of praise because they could deny you. And so when they took me in Orlando, that house, y'all saw me. I was just appreciative of just having somewhere to stay. Because like Joel say, them hotels was expensive, y'all. Renting a car was expensive. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if I just, not went through that situation and I have my own vehicle and I'm renting it out, I could rent somebody else's vehicle because my vehicle being rented out through Turo. My, I'm telling you. All praises to the Lord. All praises to the Lord. Let me see something. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Julian, Hebrew Tactical, Simply Natural Black Life. Thank y'all all for tuning in. I want to show you a motivation video. Show you a motivation video. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. 1 second, y'all. Get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Hold on 1 second. I'm almost done. I'm looking for it right now. One second, y'all. I'm looking for it. All right, I found it. This is when I was in the middle of being in Florida. All right, I'll show you something real quick. All right, here we go. Let me tell you something. You see this? Nature at its finest. And it gets dark here like around 9 o'clock. I believe it's around 8:37, 8:38. Last time I checked. Yeah. Y'all see what's going on? That's right. I'm out here enjoying nature for what it is. You know? What's going on, Power Circle? Also, all praises to the Most High. Brown Royalty. And once again, Brown Royalty. We the business. Yeah, I was so happy, y'all. I was so happy just to be in the environment I'm supposed to be in. You get what I'm saying? I was so happy. All right, let's do this. The hotel I was staying at. Let's play this clip.
Rated teen. Star Wars Outlaws, available August 30th.
Fair use on my video.
All right, y'all.
Here we go. Motivation time. I know I ain't got no haircut. I get it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Telling you. Yo, this is a classic. I had somebody holding my camera. Now watch this, y'all. Telling you.
Walking, y'all.
Now I'm walking. Now I'm walking.
That's how it's done. All right.
That's how it's done. Yeah. Oh man, that's a classic, man. That's a classic. Okay, let me show you something else. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is show you what's going on to the paywall supporters. Be on the lookout for behind the scenes footage. I'm getting the thing done on the computer so that I can get the editing, get whatchamacallit going, and it's on from there. All right, so basically, there's a check-in right here, but I want you to see the water. There's a check-in rates for the vehicles. Yeah. You can park your car here, but you have to pay a rate. How you doing, sir? All right. The beach I'm going to show y'all, it's going to be behind the scenes. That's right. For now, I'm showing you this side of the beach. For public, the big time one is going to be on paywall. And make no mistake, it do be packed over here. But you have to pay to put your vehicle here and valet it. So you see what's going on? Look at the view. You get a glimpse of what's going on down here in Florida. You tune into Rollo on the 7 Talk. I'm your host, Rollo on the 7 Talk. All right. Let's go to something else. Just to show you how great it is, right? Just to show you how great it is, man. Yeah, hold on a second. Show you something else. All right, here we go.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your
let
thing
this
happen.
go through. Let it go
Really
through.
going for it. Doing business on your
Get
terms.
my AdSense going through.
Giving it your all. Making a difference. And loving what you do. every single day, feeling fearless, fulfilled, free. When there's nothing holding you back, what would your thing be?
Let me tell you something. This is the place that I stayed when they look out for me when I had to return back to the north. This is not the room that I stay in, but I want to show you something real quick. This is the back end of it towards the volleyball beach. And as you can see, the water right there, people are surfing right now. Matter of fact, let's get a view of it. Yeah. This is not the room I stay in upon my departure, but it's a nice room though. The people staying in. Let me tell you something. When it's time to win, it's time to win. Brown royalty to the peoples, we the business.
Yo, I was having fun, y'all. I was having fun at the spot. That's when I returned back in that place. Okay, so like when the breakup happened 2 years ago, it's gonna be 2 years soon in 2024. When the breakup happened in September 6, 2022, right? They let me stay at the hotel I was working at. They have not done that for anybody. The Lord is my witness. Technically, even the hotel staff is not allowed to stay in that suite. So when they did that for me, I told them I'm coming back, thank you. Because they saw what happened. They saw what happened to me that day. I don't want to get into what happened to me that day. It was like at that time, I said, I don't want to deal with no chicks in the northern state anymore. The Gentiles, the workers, they never stayed there. I was the only one, not even the general manager, at the hotel could get a room there. Not the staff workers could get a room there. Because I could have stayed at the hotel across the street. They was like, no, how many days you need? I could have used 2 days. Yet I decided to pay the next day the hotel across the street before I was returning back to New York. Let me tell you something. That hit me the hardest ever because I was 1 week away from being the assistant general manager. And I trained the guy, and he became the assistant general manager. And here's the crazy part. He was only there less than a month. I was there for like 3 months. He got it quicker because they had to fill the slot. The other guys didn't want to do it because now you don't get no tips. Here's the kicker though. I was okay with that because of what the pay was going to be, and I'm in a no state tax. And I'm doing DoorDash, so that wouldn't bother me. I would have, this is why I'm saying people force things, don't give you enough time. They know your situation, the family thing. It was just, I'm like, man, Lord, man, dang, bro, I'm right here. I don't want to go back to New York. So when I went back to New York, I was down. In Ringo, everybody knows about it. I was drinking. I was sad. And I thought about quitting. And at the time, I had the conversation with a friend of mine, now on the internet. He's like, Rollo, you can't give up, bro. You're gonna go back. I said, man, I don't know, man. It took about a month to find some work in New York, valet, and I just wanted to go back. I was like, I don't feel right. I left that place, went to another valet service, and before you know it, not too far from my birthday, I returned back. And then I saw my ex. It was a classic. Her face expression was a classic. And so when I returned back, it was like things changed at the same time. It was like yo, I was in a different world. I was in a different world, y'all. It's hard to explain because like when I came back the second time, I was in the zone. And then when that incident happened in February during the quote unquote Valentine's week, after Valentine's week, during so-called President's Week, I had to go to Orlando. I had to let everything go. And then eventually, at that time, Brother Zat's things started happening for him as time went on. DER left Chicago. I put him on to something. Things started happening for him, and those two guys was doing what they're supposed to do. I'm going to leave it at that. The people expected me to come back. When that incident happened, it ricocheted my whole account, y'all. You have no clue. Because the support was going into something big at that time. And so when New Breed did what he did, put that chick on, and everybody went with it for the most part, it shattered my whole business on YouTube. I haven't recovered from it. People was going to do shows. I was going to put people on to things such as never before. And it just so happened, the incident happened, it just ricocheted the whole situation. And so I don't fault Ringo for what he did. New Breed, it's just, that was his extravagant. Is to me, he wants nobody to eat on YouTube. I truly believe that. If you notice, even in my rant, even going in on those guys, you not once heard me say pull your support from them. However, New Breed, I don't know about Ringo because I don't do false accusations. I know New Breed said it though. Pull your support from Rollo. Don't support his platform no more. And that's what happened. And so that's all I could say. Now, Ringo's people, respectfully, they rock with him. And when they saw what happened, they stopped supporting. I can't fault them for that. You know what I'm saying? They pulled their support too. Because honestly, I'm not doing business. Who supported, what team supported. I will say Ringo's people was more knowledgeable, and somewhat New Breed people was knowledgeable when it came to support. Okay? At the same time, the chick was the icing on the cake. And there's nothing she could do because the damage is done. Because when he put that woman on, the damage was done. Because you know how this goes, guys. Let's keep it real. When you hear something a woman say, it could mess up your money. Fellas, I know Pierre's in the chat. I know Simply's in the chat, but I got to keep it real, ladies. Ladies, we got to keep it real. When you see a man get slandered, he loses everything almost. So what if I didn't pay all my stuff off? I could have been in the streets and nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared. Nobody. Because that's how real it is. No woman can tell me otherwise. Men, when a woman says something about you, you hear me now. You could lose everything to the point you could be in the street. Do you hear me? But you don't see me get upset with her. I get it because he forced her to do it. He forced her. He don't want me to have anything. And the Most High ain't pleased with that new breed. You're getting greedy now. And your greed's going to lead to your demise if you're not careful. So you could say I'm weird. You could say whatever you want. One thing about Rollo, you're going to tell it like it is. Not your friends that you're hanging out with. Because honestly, those so-called friends you have, they want you to crash. They're using you too. Just like how you use Brainwiz and Ringo. Escort me out the situation. What goes around comes around, homie. Since you want to do the street talk. It is what it is, y'all. So thank y'all for liking the video. Appreciate it. This has been long overdue. Been on for 2 hours. I'm really tired because I did that classic video. I put in a lot of effort, you know what I'm saying, to the Pop the Balloon while I was at the site. I'm really out of it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I had to do this content. So make sure you subscribe, support when you can, when you're ready to. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be talked about. You best to believe it. It's going to be talked about. I will be getting messages. And now, for the record, certain people want to reach out to me on Instagram. When you're ready, it's open. You know who you are. When you're ready, in due time, you would message me and text me. That's all I got to say for now. This is Floridian Rollo signing off. I'm going to play my jam on the way out. If you did support, cool. If not, by you watching is support. I appreciate that. I'm going to play my favorite jam on my way out. Peace out, y'all. Where's my jam at? Here we go. I'm gonna play my favorite jam, y'all. I have to play this favorite jam before you all exit out. I gotta play it. Here we go. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm looking for something. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for something. I want y'all to see something here. Hold on 1 second. I want y'all to see this right here. This is a classic. If you just tuning in. Let me get this out the way. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Let me show you something. I'll put it private, so hold on one second. Yeah, this is a classic. I want you to see this. This is in Floridian. Floridian, the country. Make sure everything's good. Okay.
Let me tell you something. You see the baseball field? Yes. Deep in the woods, deep in the country. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Deers, horses, all different insects, types of animals that you may not know of. Brown Royalty, we the business.
I wanted to show you that because it's like, it's so interesting, y'all. It's very, very interesting. Of the things I have done behind the scenes, and I still have it, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show y'all motivation, like how things could be done when you go somewhere. You could have a good time, different places, wherever state you in. And make the time for it, y'all. Make the time for it when you're ready, you know? Uh, Man, so much. I think it's one more I want to show y'all. Yeah, that's one more I want to show y'all. Then I'm definitely going to close it out. 'Cause I've been on very long than I expected. But give me 1 second, all right? Let me see if I find it first. Let's see. This is it. This is not it, though. Let me see. Yeah, this is where I was working the night shift, y'all. When I was working the night shift, see, this is what I'm telling. This one, let me say this, right? This is when I was working the night shift there. When I first got there, right, and I started working at this service, I was working the night shift. I was having the time of my life, man. So I'm gonna show you what I was doing when I was working the night shift. A lot of places will not let you do this, particularly in the northern states. You know how strict they are. Even the night shift, you can't walk around by the beach. Nice weather. I mean, come on. What more can you ask for? But let me show you this. This is one of my videos, a classic of. When I go back to Florida, I'm definitely gonna visit that place again, and I'm gonna think each and every person. It's probably new people there. Whoever's still there from the time I left, I'm gonna have a real conversation with them because I had some good memories with those people. Great memories for real. If it wasn't for them, you know what I'm saying, waiting on me, because ain't no company wait for you for 3 months after the situation. Normally, when you have a situation like that, you know, they ain't thinking about you. So that's why I always pick up Florida. You got to understand something, man. They didn't have to do that. They kept me on the thing until I came back. You ain't going to see that in other states, I tell you that. Huh. Once you got an altercation with somebody and things don't pan out, you talking about you leaving, bye. You off the schedule and they ain't taking you back. So for them to take me back, I'm gratitude. It's just unfortunate the situation happened with the chick and they believed it and they lost a lot of money. And it was starting to become more sadder. Things was, falling apart because I'm not there. When you have a person that is bringing you rewards and gifts and all that, and you take the high road with a chick, you see what happens. Let's show you. Let me show you this video. Let's get to it, and I'm gonna end it with this. These little things matter to me because it brought me joy. It brought me joy. What is going on? What is going on? Of course, the pool is closed But I had to show y'all what's up. I had to show y'all what's going on. The pool is actually deep. You know what I'm saying? This pool, I believe it goes up to 10 feet. I believe so. I believe it goes up to 10 feet. Yeah, it's definitely deep. How deep? Probably up to 10 feet. It's about 5 feet, y'all. Because you got to remember, that was my first time looking at it. It's dark. You can't see the feet. So during the day, I saw it. It was up to 5 feet. So it is what it is. However, 5 feet is normal for most resorts. Now, I've been to resorts that's deeper. As you know, the one in Orlando, they have a lot more deeper than the northern Florida pools do. Central Florida, you could go into more deeper water. All right, let's continue. The beach is out there. The boardwalk is over there. You know what I'm saying? Had to show y'all what's up, what's going on in the building. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Ain't it a nice view? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It is what it is. Nature at its finest. Oh, yeah. Nature at its finest. Brown royalty. Brown royalty. We the business. Shout out to Nino Brown. Shout out to Nino Brown. That's Nino Brown's talking point. Shout out to Nino Brown. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the show. Appreciate all of y'all tuning into the show, to the fellas, to the ladies, those viewing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all for tuning in to Floridian Rollo. Until next time, I'll see y'all later on today. Peace.